Hello friends, good evening to all of you. Today in the JDBC class, we are going to discuss about the many different things related to the, you can say that is last we have discussed here is the result set, and also in the case of result set we have discussed the different types of result set, what all the different types of result set are available, and it's different related things that all we have discussed in the case of JDBC. And till this, if you are having any doubt, you are getting any questions related to this portion of the, you can say, JDBC, so most or happily you can ask any questions from this here. Till this point you can ask any sort of questions related to the JDBC, and that is one of the important topic which was the JDBC result set, and what all the different types of result set and all other sort of things that we have gone through that and we have discussed it. In case you are getting any questions, any doubts you are getting in this, guys, you can ask, and that I'll just reply it to you. So any sort of questions, any doubt you are getting, please ask. Okay. So as such, I hope so you are not getting any kind of questions, any doubts. So let's talk about the, here I'm talking about, next one is the, two important topics are there. One is result set metadata, that is one topic which is result set metadata, and second one is the, we are writing here, that is the database metadata. Database metadata. These two are the very important things. And so whenever I say about the metadata, whenever I say that is a metadata, so what do you understand by the meaning of metadata? Whenever we will say the metadata, so what do you understand with this name called as metadata? Metadata is data about data. What is that? Metadata is data about data. Some data you are getting about that corresponding anything. That's what we will be calling here as an metadata. I hope you are getting it. At the same time now, when I am saying result set metadata, so we wanted to get the data about the result set. We wanted to get the, here I am explaining this point. When I am saying result set metadata, so data about which one now? Result set. Data about the, what we are going to get is the result set we are going to get. Data about result set. That's what we are calling it as an result set metadata we are calling it. Result set metadata is that particular concept itself. So data about data which we are calling it as an metadata, correct? Here about the result set metadata, that is what we are calling it as an result set metadata, is the data about the result set. Now when I am saying data about result set, so in one form what I can say here for the result set metadata is, you can say information about which one now? Result set, or information about, here I am writing separately, result set. What kind of informations we can get about the result set? That we have seen in the previous. And what do you expect that what kind of informations you could have about the corresponding result set? Whether result set is forward result set, whether result set is backward, means scrollable result set, whether result set is read only result set, whether result set is scrollable result set, updatable result set, correct? Whether result set is sensitive, insensitive. All these are the different types of data about the result set. correct? So that we will be discussing here, and that we will be talking about what is that kind of data is and how we are going to talk about all these different sort of data. Now in the same manner, we are talking about the another concept. I'll just write some examples for this particular one and I'll be showing to you. Second one, when I'm saying here, so it's a database metadata. What I'm saying here, database metadata. When I'm writing about the database metadata, so data about the, which one now? Database. What database you are using? You might be using your database as an MySQL or Oracle you are using, or any XYZ database you are using. It depends on that particular database tools. So in short, I am saying here, these all are the, you can say here, database tools I am talking about. These all are the particular one is the database tools specifically, as I am writing here, and I am specifically talking about that these all are the different. So here we want to get the data about this database or database tool. What kind of database you can get it? Which is the version of the data, what is the name of the database tool what you are using, correct? Whether it supports transaction, like that there could be the n number of different types of informations related to the guys, which one now, what you can say, database. And that's what we are calling about these two things, which is an specifically we are calling it as a result set database, result set metadata, as well as we are talking about is the database metadata we are calling here, correct? So these two are the very specific things which we are talking about in this. So now if you are getting any questions, if you are getting any doubt in this, if you are getting anything in this, you can please write it and write in the comment box if you are getting any sort of questions related to the explanations which I have given here, right? So I'll write one examples on the basis of database metadata and all other sort of things. So I'm opening here the Eclipse. Let's switch it. Some things here, have a look now. In this we will see, in this we will be just discussing here what all the different these things which we are about to get. Let it open once and then we will be moving to the these all things, what is the different things which I'm talking about here. Fine. Okay. So we are specifically now here writing about the database metadata. So let's first start with the database metadata and as well as let it open what is the database metadata, correct? And moreover what you can say is database metadata or result set metadata gives about the supporting features, which all different kinds of features in the current instance that particular database is supporting or that particular result set is supporting. That is what we are specifically and categorically talking about is the result set metadata and all these sort of things, correct? So if you are getting any doubt, if you are getting any kind of questions, you can please write it in these cases, correct? Okay. Here let it open once. Now here I am writing something. See here in this particular example, I have shown you about the different types of result set and how all that was being processed at that time. So that all things I have explained here. Here, well, now I'll be writing it here. See, I'm writing one example. Or I'm creating one package, meta data, and in this something called as the JTC I'm writing. Now you see here first. Okay, now here let's have a look now. I'll write here in this. What is that I'm going to write now? First is I'm writing. What is that I'm going to write now? Connection of con is equal to null. Result set rs is equal to null. And okay, and one more thing you can write here, that is the statement of st is equal to something in this way, in this form, we can write all these things. So I'm writing here, this is try and here I have written that is the e dot print stack trace. And I'm writing as simple as this example is. So here, well, I'm writing JDBC util dot get Oracle connection I am writing. And when I am writing this Oracle connection, so con is equal to JDBC util dot get Oracle connection. Again, you are writing it inside this. And now I am writing con dot here, you see, create a statement, and this one is just returning the st. I am getting the, okay, now first of all what I want to know is, I wanted to get the database metadata. Okay, so I'll write here data base metadata. I'm writing a database metadata, something like this, and in this one I'm writing here something called as the get. See here, are you able to see this method, which is a get metadata method? I am getting this particular name, which is a get metadata method name. I am getting it here, fine. And once when I am getting this database metadata, okay, so this is one. And now let's see what all different kinds of informations you wanted to get about this database, and the presently what connections we have here at present, that is the Oracle based connections we are writing here, correct. So in this way, dot, which one now, any kind of information, see. So see here I am writing get product version name, fine. We can write dot something called as the here something called as the get, see, you can say measure version name, like that. I hope you understand it. The types of informations we are at present, isolations, default isolations level, see these all are the informations about what, about that you can say that is the particular database. These all are the different kinds of informations which we can get it, okay. And when we are just writing it, so you will find here different things associated with this, and then again I am just trying to run it here. See these all are the different, see we are getting these all different informations, Oracle 10G, 10G Express Edition, minor version, you can see all this and you can have a look here. Now when I hope you are understanding here that what is the exactly use of the database metadata we are talking about. And in case if you are having, any one of you are having any questions related to all these things, you can please ask. Here if you are getting any questions, any doubts on these cases, you can please ask if any doubt in this. Any sort of questions, any doubts in this? I hope you understand what is the database metadata. About more I have given in the documents, theory parts and all things. You can just have a look in the corresponding documents what I have given to you all. Now one more thing here guys, one more thing, that suppose first I'll have a look, and first I wanted to get the result set object here. So I am getting here, and this particular one I am opening. I'll just get the record from the student table. I am getting this record, and the record what I am getting is 102, 103 and 105. These three records as such we have. So let's do one thing with here. I'll do one thing, and for time being, okay, let's not comment this. I'll do one thing now. st dot, okay, and I'll write here string of SQL1 is equal to, now select star from the student here. I am writing here select star from the student, as such I am writing inside this, right. SQL1 is equal to select star from the student. So well, now what I want to write is the st dot, that's an execute query, and SQL1 as I am trying to write it here, and correspondingly I am just storing this into the result set. What I'm doing now into the result set. So we got somehow the result set, correct? And more precisely, I'm not talking about here, and I'm not going to show you how you are going to fetch the data from this result set, because already number of examples in the past past classes we have seen it here, correct? Here what as such I am trying to do here is, because see, if I want to know something about the result set, that which I was saying here, the result set metadata. So if I just want to know about that, if I want to talk about all that result set metadata and all these sort of things, if I am somewhere trying to get all these things, so what should I do now in that case? In that case is, with the help of result set we will be getting the records, correct? And with the help of result set we can get the result set metadata. So I'll write here the something called as the result set metadata I am getting, and whenever as such I am talking about the result set metadata, so in these cases here rs dot get metadata, and the get metadata, if you will see, and what you are getting here is just giving you the type of the result set metadata, and I hope you are understanding here. Fine. Well, now next to that here, now I just wanted to have a look here. Dot, here you see, whatever you want to get here, see, get column count. This is all about the result set metadata, correct? Here I wanted to get see, like this here, whichever things you wanted to get, all these n number of informations could be there, and that all informations what you can get is the about the result set you can get with the help of result set metadata. If in these all things you are getting any questions, any doubts from all these sort of things, from this metadata and all these things, then you can please ask, you can write your queries into this here. Okay, fine. Now if you will just have a look in your examples, so after this one, result set metadata and database metadata, I have given you one CURD operation, how to perform the CURD operation. This is one kind of small CURD operation project which I have given based on the books, that how you are fetching the records from these books and all other sort of things. So you can please just go through these examples wherever you are getting, means we are just trying to search the record from the database. So that is one small example I have given. You can just go through these examples and try to do it on all these sort of things, correct? Now in this, any questions you are getting, any doubts you are getting, you can ask, you can have any kinds of doubt in these cases, correct? Now associated with these guys, and see, if you are, first of all, if you are practicing all these things properly, you will get number of questions in this, and once you are getting these all different types of questions, number of questions, then we will see what next we are going to, if you are asking it, and then we will respond to it, correct? Now there is one another topic which I will say, which is an batch updates. What is that? It's an batch update, guys, correct? So what I will do is, as such, whatever things I have given, only now one class maximum we will be seeing it, that is the duration of the class will be approximately 2 hours. Most probably I will be taking it tomorrow, and in that we will discuss transaction management, and we will discuss row set and all sort of things, and in that connection pooling, in the connection pooling when we will be using JBoss, so that we will be discussing in the case of you can say in the Hibernate and all things. But yes, before that, so you can say there is one more class which will be there in the JDBC, and then After that we will be starting Servlet in this class, correct? So if you guys are having any questions, any doubts, you can please write it to us, or else thank you to all. Just have a look on all the sort of things, and next we are going to see again tomorrow, guys. In this, if you are getting any kind of questions, write it us in the comment box. Thank you.